Good morning, saints. So we're looking at the sun that God created right now here. This is a sun that God created, a created part of all of His creation to give us light. And there's a moon that was created for the night to give us light. Now Jesus Christ, a lot of people are worshiping this sun, not realizing that Jesus shines brighter than the sun, okay? The sun that we see. Now, if it's just the same sun that was there back in His days, I don't know. But we know that Jesus Christ, when He appeared to Simon, who became blind, I think it was Simon, yeah, he became blind because Jesus came out from behind the sun. He was brighter than the sun. And in the Bible it says that the Son of Righteousness, S-U-N, and it also says Jesus is the Son, S-O-N, of the living God. Now we need to clarify these things so we understand the truth. The Word of God is very clear, but man, in their own destructive ways, have distorted the Word of God to make people worship the creation rather than the Creator. This sun is in space and time with us in God's creation, in like a type of dome thing, a type of bubble. But us who have been saved by faith in Jesus Christ's death, burial, and resurrection, who believe in Jesus, we are actually in the Father's bosom, which is eternal. This bosom here is not eternal. 2 Peter clarifies that all the elements will burn in fervent heat. The matter will burn. So, what sun, S-U-N, of righteousness is the Word of God talking about? In the Word of God it says that in heaven, the Father and the Son light, or the Lion and the Lamb light the kingdom of heaven and the new kingdom. So, with that, we can determine that this sun is part of this creation and therefore part of space and time versus the Creator who shines brighter than this sun. And if He were to come out from behind this sun, we would all be blind, like Simon. So let's get it straight. The sun, S-U-N, of righteousness is not the same sun that we look at in the sky. We don't know, maybe He is behind there and He's shining through something, and so the brightness that we're really seeing is Jesus, but there's a light, a bearer, possibly, this is my thought, a light bearer blocking the sun, bearing the light. I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. We don't know. But we know that the light bearer is Lucifer, Satan, the devil. Alright, so we're not going to worship the sun, guys. The sun is supposed to bow to God. The sun and the moon and the stars are supposed to bow to God. That's what it says in the Bible, in the Word of God. Anyways, so be careful when people are saying this is the sun, but the Eucharist, when they lift up the Eucharist and stuff like that, they're worshiping. I believe from Roman Greco, Jesus said that the seed of Satan is over there. So I'm assuming, and maybe it's going to make me wrong later, but this is how I understand it now, and this is how I'm going to share my understanding with everyone, is that the Pope is worshiping the sun, Lucifer, the light bearer. Possibly, I don't know. And Jesus is behind, and He's the bright one in eternity, above the sun and the moon and the stars. And if He comes out, all creation's eyes will be blinded and flesh will flee away if He shows His glory. But the sun that we have here, God created. The sun, moon, and the stars, and the planets are wandering stars who left their first estate, rebelled against God, but lots of people are worshiping them falsely. You should not worship these things. Worship Jesus Christ and His Father. All right, you guys, love you all. Bye.